Hello everyone, it's your girl Asia from One Race Fango channel. Welcome back to my motherfucking channel. I am officially about to go ahead and just review Big Mouth season 7. I finished just a week ago, and I just was like, I didn't jump on here immediately after I finished the season because I wanted to finish the episodes for Degrassi. And I figured since season 12 is officially wrapped up, I might as well just do other projects that I can before I hop on and just do season 13 episodes. Because, like I told you guys, I do want to take a little bit of a break before I start season 13 because there's a wrestling rant I want to talk about when it comes to the triple threat match between Roman, Zeph, and CM Punk for WrestleMania. I got some thoughts I need to get off my head, and I need to do it on here immediately. And then I need to talk about, I need to do a final review. And I think that's about it. I think that's the two topics I need to talk about. And then, like I told you guys, as promised, I'm going to be ranking Degrassi season finales from worst to best. I'm going to do that before I start my season 13 watch party again. So before I start reviewing episodes of season 13, I'm going to watch every last episode of Degrassi and rank those episodes from worst to best. So I got a lot of stuff I want to do for you guys. So let me go ahead and just get this review out of the way. So Big Mouth season 7. I actually enjoyed Big Mouth season 7. I would say this is probably my top 2 season after season 5. Because season 5 is my favorite season. I absolutely loved and enjoyed season 5 to start to finish. I loved it. And I would say season 7 is definitely like top 2 after season 5. And I would say my top 3 season is season 3. I enjoyed it. Season 6 was fucking terrible. That is why you didn't see me make a review about it. Season 6 is bad. There's nothing good about season 6 at all. Nothing. If anything, season 6 did a lot of bad shit than good. Okay, for instance, this is probably the only thing I can really think of in my mind about season 6 that really pissed me off. 2 things. First of all, when it comes to like main characters getting storylines, this is probably the worst the cast has ever been. Like, I really have a problem with cast members and Big Mouth who played a big role for the show early on in this season who are just now feeling like certified extras. Like, Missy gets a lot of screen time. I have nothing against Missy. It's just I don't find her interesting anymore. Like, her character feels flat, and to me, it's felt that way since season 4. Like, I feel like season 3 was the last time her character was somewhat interesting because I feel like in season 4 and ongoing, her character has just felt flat. Like, they had just put her relationship with that guy Elijah, and I just didn't care for that relationship at all to the point where it's like, I don't know what they could have done to make Missy's character more interesting. I think I expressed what they could have done, but they didn't do it, so it is what it is. But Missy isn't a character I'm necessarily mad about that's like, just in the background and treated like a certified extra. My problem with Missy is that she gets a lot of screen time for me, and I just don't find her as interesting. Like, she gets a lot of fucking screen time, like, a lot, and I just don't find her character to be as interesting as it was before, to the point where it's like, can someone else please get more screen time? Like Jay, for instance, I feel like Jay's character up until season 4, they have done nothing but put him in romantic storylines. And I think, to me, that pisses me off because none of those relationships last. None of them. Jay has been with Jesse. He was a side chick to that nigga Charles Lee. Who else was he with? He was with Lola, and he broke up with Matthew in season 6. So Matthew breaking up, that was season 6, right? Let me go to Netflix and make sure. Yes. So Matthew breaking up with Jay in season 6, I felt like was a low blow and a piece of shit. I feel like, Jay wants to have a serious relationship. I actually like that him and Matthew had chemistry to me, and I felt some type of way when Matthew broke up with him because he didn't like who Jay was when he met him. That, Jay was changing out of the love he had for Matthew, and, wanted to learn how to be committed to him. I'm trying to understand, why is that such a problem? Why is it a problem for him wanting to be committed? That didn't make sense to me on why Matthew broke up with him. And it's just like, If you mean to tell me that Jay picked him at the end of season 5 just for them to be a season, just to be a couple in one season, that's stupid. I feel like they should just put Jay and Lola back together because I feel like Jay and Lola were fucking cute. I absolutely love Jay and Lola's relationship, and I feel like when it came to relationships, I feel like she fit him a lot more. Like they fit each other like a glove. I feel like they had chemistry when it came to standing like together on like 10 toes as a couple. They were really fucking cute together. I feel like he should just picked her at the end of season 5, and they could have been a couple until season 7. Because in season 7, you just put her with Jay's brother just to make Jay jealous, just for her brother to break up with Lola. I think his brother's name is Kurt. Kurt broke up with Lola because he knew that she still had feelings for Jay. I mean, she kind of admitted it in season 7 that she was just using Jay's brother just to make Jay jealous. Jay confessed his love to Lola, and she told him that she just, need a break. She just got a relationship with his brother. The last thing she needed is to be in another relationship. To me, that pissed me off in season 7 because it's like, okay, Jay and Matthew just broke up, and he was completely heartbroken when Matthew broke up with him. And all of a sudden, he see Lola with his brother, and all of that just changes. Like, it's like, I do feel like I feel like when I got to season 6 for Big Mouth, I feel like the show ran for too long. And my problem, I think, what is it for me necessarily with Big Mouth is that they've been at middle school for too long. I feel like they should have did something where the kids should already been in high school, right? Because they said seasons 1 through 3 they were in 7th grade. When they came back from summer vacation in season 4, so 4 through 6 is their 8th grade year. They just 4 through 7 technically is their 8th grade year because they graduated in season 7. So here's my thing. I feel like you could have did something. I feel like, to me, this is what I would have done. I would have made seasons 1 through 4 I would have made seasons 4 through 6 their 8th grade year. And I would have had them graduate in season 6. And I feel like season 7 should be them starting their high school year. I don't think, even though, yes, they are starting their high school year, I feel like in season 7, it shouldn't be them still in fucking middle school. We shouldn't still be talking about them being middle schoolers. It is time for the big leagues. It is time for them to be in fucking high school. Because you could still do ugly duckling and awkward and cringing moments with them still being in high school. Because directly, they are still kids. I feel like Big Mouth, I don't feel like it's dragging, but I feel like when I watched season 6, I feel like they didn't even try to make the season somewhat good in season 6. Like, the season was just completely horrible. Like, it wasn't a good season at all. I didn't find it to be funny. It was really hard to get through season 6. Like, it was really hard for me to get through it. Like, I couldn't necessarily watch it. So, I'm just kind of curious on what they're going to do for season 8 once the season come back on. And I do plan on making a review once that season drop. And I'm also going to, I'm going to be ranking the seasons from worst to best when season 8 is done and over with. Because I think it's kind of ridiculous that, we have to watch season 8 for their high school year. And it's like, that's how the show's going to end with them starting 9th grade. Like, I feel like by the time I just feel like Big Mouth like, in season 7, we should still be seeing them being in middle school. Like, I just think that was ridiculous. I feel like in season 6, they should have graduated middle school, graduated their 8th grade year, and they should have been on to 9th grade. That's just how I feel. Because I just feel like they spent too many years in middle school to the point where I feel like that kind of dragged the storylines down a bit. But I really can't say I honestly did enjoy season 7 for Big Mouth. I really did. I enjoyed a lot of it. The only thing that pissed me off in season 7 was that was them randomly trying to put Jay and Lola back together when he just got a relationship with Matthew. And I have a really big problem on why the fuck is Nick in a whole different school when all his friends are going to Bridgman High School. Why is he going to a whole different school? I mean, I know why, but why would they write it? That's just stupid. Like, my lips are so dry. Nick should not be going to a whole different. Nick is in a private school. He should not be going to a whole different school when all his friends are going to this high school. He's one of their main characters. Don't that kind of beat the purpose of Big Mouth? And then it's like, this show is already a struggle enough trying to watch all the kids that they give storylines to in one episode. Now you want us to watch, like, Big Mouth episodes are long. Like, they're like 27, 26 minutes of an episode. That's long as fuck for the dark cartoon, by the way. American Dad episodes are like 19 minutes, while a Big Mouth episode is like 27 minutes. But now in season 8, you want us to watch the kids that you write in high school, like Andrew and Jesse and Missy and Jay and Lola and all of them. And then you want to do a separate storyline where Nick is in his private school. I don't even like Nick or like that. I mean, Nick, I really like. I mean, I fuck with Nick, but I feel like since season 5, his character has done nothing but irritate the shit out of me. Like, I feel like the characters that I have grew to love, the more, like, since I've been watching it a little bit more, I really fucking love Lola. Lola is fucking hilarious, and I like her a lot. I love Lola. I obviously love Jay. Jay is my favorite character in Big Mouth. I just don't like the treatment of his character. Like, it's like they forgot to give him, like, just his own personal storylines. He's just a romantic partner to other kids. And I kind of hate that because it's like, if you're not going to really go the whole way with it, why even do it? Like, if you're not going to actually let the relationship grow and expand, why write the relationship? That's why I feel like they should have just kept him with Lola, in my opinion. Lola has been a character I grew to love. I always loved Jay. I was fucking with Nick at first up until season 5. And then it's crazy because I always liked the Jessie. And I have nothing really against her other than she's just annoying. She's just like Nick. She could be whiny as fuck too. And she could be a know-it-all. She is annoying. Like, she annoying when it comes to that feminist shit and, oh, we hate women. Oh, we hate the man campaign shit. When she get like that, she's annoying. But other than that, I be understanding what Jessie be like going through for real, for real. Like, I sometimes can't necessarily blame her because she be like going through shit, but the storylines they gave her early on in the season when it came to suffering with depression and anxiety, I feel like they could have kept that going because once they dropped them storylines, Jessie just became like a certified extra. Like, she's not even interesting to me anymore. Missy's not interesting to me, and Andrew, he's just a fucking creep. Like, he's just a goddamn creep. Nigga's been a creep since shit. I really want to say since season 4, since his relationship with no, season 3, because season 3 was the episode when he came to Lola house and broke her TV for the Furry Valentine's. Yeah, I really want to say since season 3, his character has been like a creep. He's not even interesting anymore. He's just a fucking creep. Like, he's just a goddamn creep. But yeah, yes, I grew to really fuck with Matthew. I like Matthew a lot. Matthew has definitely became one of those characters and has really grew to become one of those characters in Big Mouth that I grew to like once they gave him more storylines and more depth about, being gay and stuff like that. I grew to really like that. I did. I really did like that. So, yeah, like I said, I like Big Mouth season 7 a lot. I would say right after season 5, it's my top 2 season, no doubt. But I do feel like once I watch season 6, it is time to end this show. As much as I love Big Mouth and I grew to love it as quick as I did by just getting into this shit in 2025, because it's kind of crazy because this shit came out when I was in middle school. I will say it is time to end it because I just feel that way after I watched season 6 because it just feel like, I feel like when I watched season 6, it just felt like they were not being interesting. They were not being creative when it came to storylines. So it's like, I hope season 8 goes out with a bang. You feel me? But yeah, this is my season 7 review for Big Mouth. I actually love season 7 for Big Mouth. I don't really have anything bad to say about it other than I feel like Jay did nothing. They try to randomly put him with Lola, and then they put Nick in a different private school, which I think was just stupid. But hey, this is my season 7 review. Catch you guys later.